Okay, the media, you will have to give the lawyers space. Yeah, move behind a bit. Move behind, we'll give the lawyers space. And if we are not orderly, I'll chase the media. So if we cannot be orderly, we will go out.
Let's move behind.
Rana Patrick, alias Alien Skin. Mugabi Julius. Alien Skin, then Mugabi Julius.
I want Matovu Zaidi nearby.
Matovu Zaidi sembera wano.
I want that space. I want that space there.
Where? We want that space. Where?
There are 3 people. I want that space. All of you are able to stand?
Counsel Emmanuel Nyendoa on watching brief for the complainant, and the following represent the accused persons. 1. Mugabi Silas, Mitala Peter Williams, Chirabo. Most obliged. Shakira.
The second name?
Chirunda Farouk. Wambi Andrew. And Nahebwa Precious.
Wambi Andrew.
Your Worship, last time the accused applied for bail.
You have not informed me your complainants are in court.
The complainants?
They are in court.
Yes, the complainants are in court. All the 3 victims are in court. Your Worship, I pray to hear from the lawyers of the accused persons before you can deliver your ruling on bail. Because today we were supposed to receive a ruling.
Your Worship, previously, the state attorney had requested for another letter from Bowers Morin have presented the same.
era bagireese.
We equally,
That is for A2.
yes, A2 surety, Mbabazi. And the A2 had stated that he had 2 areas of residence and also requested for also another letter from the other area of residence, which has been ably produced.
Nani bw'owokubiri naye yategeeza kooti nti abeera mu bitundu 2 eby'enjawulo era aleese ebbaluwa endala eraga kitundu ekyokubiri gy'abeera.
And since we have satisfied the conditions which had been set, we are ready now to receive the bail ruling.
Olw'okuba bamaze okutuukiriza akakwakulizo kooti ke yateekawo beeteekuteeka okufuna okusalawo kwa kooti.
And we stand on our prayers that we had earlier made
Bakyali kusaba kwabwe kwe baasaba.
to grant the accused persons bail.
Mukyekirize abavunaanibwa beeyimiriza.
We so pray, Your Worship. Your Worship, maybe also on one of the issues that had arisen the other time was reconciliation,
Yes.
and steps were taken to reconcile the parties. And I pray that since the parties have taken seriously the reconciliation bit of this matter, the court, bases on that process, to exercise its discretion to grant the accused person's bail.
Has the reconciliation been concluded or it's a work in progress?
Your Worship, it has been concluded and additional statements have been recorded. And we can ably state that the reconciliation has been a success.
Your Worship, in addition to that, on record, Councillor Andrew Wambi. Your Worship, we are here for 2 cases. One is pending ruling. The other
I am
is
handling one file at a go. Don't
Yeah.
address me on 2 files.
much
So we are
obliged
handling the
for
file
the,
where
for
the...
the ruling, but I wanted to,
So address me on that
I would
file.
like to address you on the issue of the reconciliation, Your Worship.
Yes.
Your Worship, the parties have decided to reconcile in this matter, and it's the spirit of this Honorable Court under Section 160 of the Magistrate Courts Act, having in mind of the nature of the offense, we would still ask court for guidance in that matter. The reconciliation was recorded and the parties have forgiven each other. However, as I stated, being the nature of the offense, we need guidance from this Honorable Court. Your Worship, we are, however, ready for this bail ruling, and we pray that the same is granted. So pray. Much obliged.
Ensonga endala eyali yajja mu ddiiro yali yakutabagana era balaga nti okutabagana kwawedde, abavunaanibwa n'abavunaana beesonyiye newankubadde nga additional statement zaakoleddwa, basabye kooti ebalungamye ku kyekiddako era olwaliro omusango gubadde gujja kuwulira kusalawo kwa kooti era beetegefu okufuna.
Before I hear from the state, let me hear from each of the victims whether whatever has been submitted upon is true. Mr. Matovu, have you been approached?
Yes, please.
The process the lawyers are informing me about, was it with your consent?
That is.
Are you in agreement with the process?
Yes.
Mr. Dong Alex, is that the position? Is it true these people approached you? Did you discuss willingly and did you agree with their terms? Mr. Mlianda, were you part of the process? Were you involved and did you understand the process? A1, were you involved in the reconciliation as it is alleged?
Naawe wabadde kitundu tabagana kuno nga abakulida we bagamba.
A2, were you part of this process? And did you agree to meet with your complainants and you talked? Court does not deny them the opportunity to explore the same. However, I'm mindful of the charges the accused persons are facing, and I'm also mindful of the procedure under the law of cases that can be reconciled upon. I advise the complainants, if they're not interested in further pursuing this matter, to liaise with the representative of the DPP, and the file is forwarded to the DPP for a possible withdrawal under the provisions of Section 121 of the MCA. Considering the provisions of 160, I'm inclined to enter a reconciliation in this matter. However, I proceed to deliver my ruling on the bail application. Bail is premised on the presumption of innocence, and for court to grant or not to grant bail, it considers whether the accused persons have a fixed place of abode, and whether, if released, they will be able to return. 2 is whether the accused persons have provided sureties who are able and ready and willing and understand their duties to stand surety for the accused persons. A1 presented his biological mother, his brother, and a friend as sureties. There was no objection of the sureties of A1 by the state. I also find these sureties that were presented by A1 substantial. A2 presented his sister, biological, and 2 friends who have been friends with him for over 18 years. Though the state attorney objected to the sureties, I find them substantial. They are aware of their duties, and they also know the residence of the accused person, and they all reside within the same vicinity with the accused persons. I find the sureties for A2 also substantial. I also find that the sureties presented for both accused persons reside within the same locality, that is within Machindia division, and that is within this court's jurisdiction. I find that they will be able to perform their duties as sureties. In the circumstances, I allow the application for bail. However, considering the nature of the case the accused persons are facing, I am putting the following conditions that the accused persons must abide with. The conditions for bail is 1, each of the accused persons are released on cash bail of 1 million shillings. 2, the sureties are bonded at 5 million shillings each. Each of the sureties for each of the accused persons, not non-cash. 3, the accused persons are not allowed to leave the country without express permission of court. If they intend to leave the country, they have to seek permission of court. 4, the accused persons are warned from any interference with the victims or their workplace, whether verbally or through social media. As such attack, if proved, shall lead to automatic cancellation of bail. Those are the conditions for bail. If you meet the conditions above, the matter will come for mention 13th January. That's ample time to conclude the processes.
Much obliged.
Kooti ewulidde bye mwogedde nti kutabagana wabula amateeka gakirambika bulungi olw'ekika ky'emisango egibavunaanibwa nti temusobola kutabagana butabaganyi olw'ekika ky'emisango egibavunaanibwa wabula abasabye mukwatagane n'omuwabi wa gavumenti okulaba nga emisango gino gibagibwako mu butongole ng'amateeka bwe gakirambika. Ku nsonga ya beyiro, kooti egambye nti kooti bwe banga egenda okweyimirirwa etunuulira nti avunaanibwa alina ekifo ekyekalakalira mwabeera ajja kusobola okudda mu kooti olunaku lwaba yeetaagibwa nga n'abayima baleese bagwanidde. Avunaanibwa asooka yaleeta maama we ng'omuyima, mukwano gwe ne muganda we omuwabi wa gavumenti teyawakanya bayima abo, era kooti nayo ekizudde nti baali bagwanidde okweyimirira. Obuvunaanibwa obwokubiri yaleeta mwannyina n'emikwano gye ebiri, newankubadde ng'omuwabi wa gavumenti yawakanya abayima bano ababiri. Kooti y'ekizudde nti bano babadde emikwano gye okumala ebbanga ddene, era n'ekizuula nti bagwanidde era baali bamanyi obuvunaanyizibwa bwabwe n'emirimu gyabwe gye balina okukola, ate era nga batuuze b'omu kitundu kino n'avunaanibwa gy'abeera nti basobola okukola omulimu gwabwe. Kooti ekkiriza okusaba kw'okweyimirirwa ku bukwakulizo buno wammanga okusinziira ku kika ky'omusango ogubavunaanibwa. Buli avunaanibwa agenda kusasula akakadde kamu mu buliwo. Abaabeeyimirira buli omu ajja kusasula obukadde 5 singa abantu bano babula ne batadda okusasula gavumenti ya Uganda buli omu oba n'okwatibwa. Basabiddwa obutafuluma ggwanga, oyo yenna ayagala ofuluma eggwanga alina okusooka okusaba olukusa okuva eri kooti. Basabiddwa obutalumbagana babavunaana mu ngeri yonna oba ku mitimbagano oba gye babeera singa ekyo kooti enaakizuula wadde gye bakolera temukirizibwa kubalumba singa kooti enaakizuula okweyimirwa kwamwe kujja sazibwamu. Obukwakulizo obwo nga mumaze okutuukiriza omusango gujja kudda mu kooti nga 13 January mu mwaka ogujja. Rana Patrick alias Alien Skin.
You are free to go. This matter is done. Okay. Your lawyer will inform me on 13.
That's not
You can see. Let me have Mobilu Salim. Correct space media, I need Mobilu Salim on the door.
I'm a former journalist. Dr. Ham. In that
So my condition for PW was I need the victim in court. If you are not being serious in this matter, and I will adjourn the matter.
Your worship, if I may.
My condition for PW, I was very specific. I need the victim in court.
Your worship, if I may. The victim had promised that he's going to be here in the morning.
Has anyone gotten in touch with him?
Yes, and the father, your worship. But they are playing hard to get. I don't know why.
Your worship, I think the other time.
Let's address court formally.
Yes.
Set.
Yes, Your Honor. The representation are as follows. Mugabe Silas, Taima, Metala Peter Williams, Simon Peter, mentioned that name.
She didn't watch Simon Peter, your worship.
Shakira was another name. Shakira.
Your second name?
Chironda Farouk, Wambi Andrew, and then Paebo Precious. They all represent the accused persons. In this matter, the accused person is brought on production warrant on the request of the accused lawyers. I pray that they address us and we know why we are here.
For the record, Mugabe Silas Kaima.
Yes, proceed.
One, Your Honor, we thought the victim would be around today so that we can conclude the conciliation process formally before court.
Unfortunately, he is playing hide and seek. We are unable to have him in court today.
Kyanaku nti yazannya mizannyo gya nkwenkaaku kwekule tebasobodde kumufuna olwaleero.
So have you had an opportunity to meet with him before today?
Oh yeah, Your Honor, there is even an additional statement, I think, on the police file in that regard.
Olwaleero basobodde okumufuna era na kino statement balowooza nti weri ku fayiro ya poliisi.
In the absence of the complainant, what's your prayer?
In that regard,
You
Your
can't
Honor,
address me on the reconciliation when I don't have the victim who is going to tell me whether you engaged or not. What's your prayer? Make the prayer you want to make now.
Your Honor, in the alternative, would leave the reconciliation bit to the state to address court about the additional statement on file. However, my other instructions, Your Honor, are to apply for bail for the accused person.
Kutabagana babirekedde omwami wa gavumenti y'anaategeeza kooti embeera gye birimu naye bo babawadde olukusa oba obuyinza okusaba beyiro.
Proceed.
Your Honor, the accused person or the applicant for bail, that matter, has sureties in court ready to stand for him surety.
Nani bw'olina abayima bali mu kkooti era beeteefuteefu okweyimirira.
Surety number 1, Your Honor, is Mr. Sechimpi Kasim.
Muyima asooka ye Ssekimpi Kasim. Ssekimpi Kasim nsembera awo mu maaso. Endagamu ntyo.
Sechimpi Kasim, Your Honor, is the chairperson LC1 Sambala Zone.
Chairman wa LC1 wa Sankara.
Kasim, how old are you?
Kasim.
4 years.
What do you do for a living?
The chairperson of LC1 Sankara Village and a businessman.
Businessman doing what?
I have a general clinic called Sankara General Clinic in Chwen.
What's your relationship with the applicant?
He's been my friend for a long time,
How long?
for over 20 years when he was still a resident of Chwen, Sankara.
Where does your friend stay?
He stays here in Makin,
The zone.
Center Zone.
And Your Honor, we also mindful that the court, this honorable court has just granted the applicant bail.
What does that mean? What does that imply to the second file? So it should be automatic that
No,
it's granted bail on this
it's
one?
not automatic, Your Honor, but we are also mindful of that fact. And we pray that court finds that the surety is substantial and lead him to grant the applicant bail.
Kimanyi bulungi nti kooti yakamala kumuwa okweyimirirwa era basabye n'abayima kooti ezuule nti bagwanidde awuga okweyimirira ne mwendo 5.
Further to that, Your Worship, we are also aware that Article 23 of the Constitution
Manyi bulungi nti akawaayiro 23 akasemateeka
gives the right to any person to apply for bail.
kawa omuntu yenna eddembe okusaba okweyimirirwa
But the discretion remains for this honorable court.
naye ng'era kooti yeesigaliza obuyinza.
Can we have order in court? The people whose phones are on,
Ab'amasimu musabiddwa
Either
mugalire
to grant or not to grant bail.
kooti erina obuyinza okukkiriza okweyimirirwa oba okugaana.
Also, the application is premised on the presumption of innocence.
Okubeera n'okusaba kuno kuleeteddwa mu ngeri nti omuntu ono kiteeberezebwa nti talina musango.
In accordance with Article 28 of the Constitution,
Ng'akawaayiro 28 kasemateeka bwe kagamba.
and the accused person pleaded not guilty to the charges.
Kubanga avunaanibwa emisango yagyegaana kitagizanga.
so just tell me why you think he will not abscond. That is what I need. We all know he pleaded not guilty.
Much obliged, Your Worship. Your Worship, the accused person has presented sureties in this honorable court
Aleese abayima mu maaso g'ekkooti ey'ekitiibwa
who shall ensure that he appears as and when required,
abajja okukakasa nti ajja mu kkooti lw'anaaba yeetaagiddwa.
and the accused person is a resident of the area of this honorable court,
ate ng'avunaanibwa mutuuze w'ekitundu kino kkooti kyetwala
with a fixed place of abode,
era ng'alina n'ekifo ekyenkalakkalira w'abeera
that shall guarantee that he shall not abscond bail.
ekyo kikakasa bulungi nti tajja tadda mu kkooti lw'aba yeetaagiddwa.
Your Worship, this matter also has been undergoing reconciliation,
Omusango guno gukyagenda maaso n'enteeseganya
whereby the complainant recorded an additional statement to this matter,
amuvunaana yakola additional statement mu musango guno.
and based on that, we pray this honorable court to exercise its discretion to grant the accused person bail.
Era okusinziira ku ebyo basaba kkooti n'ey'ekitiibwa okozese obuyinza bwayo ewe avunaanibwa okweyimirirwa.
So,
Yes, sorry, T3.
Omulimu owokusatu
Sisi.
bakwagala sisi.
Sisi, where do you stay?
Sankara zone.
Sankara. Your Worship, I've looked at the sureties presented before court,
Waliwo gavumenti alabye abayima baleeteddwa mu kkooti
and they are substantial.
era ntudde nti bagwanidde.
One is an LC1 of the area,
Omu kyamaani w'ekyalo,
and the other is the sister to the
mulala
accused.
mwannyina wavunaanibwa.
So I believe they can be able to prevail over the accused person.
Akkiriza nti balina obuyinza oba basobola
Worship.
kumulagira.
Counsel for the accused person had been alluding to the additional statement.
Looya wavunaanibwa abadde ayogera ku additional statement.
Guilty to all the charges. He has exercised his rights and applied for bail. He has presented 3 sureties. His chairperson LC1, the manager, and his elder sister. There is no objection on the sureties presented. Both counsel for the accused and counsel for the state has informed court of a possible settlement of this matter, and that the complainant has recorded an additional statement, a copy of which has been furnished with court. I find the sureties presented substantial, and I find that the accused resides within the jurisdiction of this court. I find the sureties will be able to prevail over the accused. There is no serious objection to the application. The same is allowed. However, considering the charges he faced, I put conditions to ensure that he reports all until the matter is determined by the DPP. So bail is allowed on the following terms. The accused is released on cash bail of 1 million shillings. The sureties are bonded at 3 million shillings, not cash. The accused is warned from leaving the country without express permission of court. For any possible reconciliation, counsel for the accused and the state can forward the file for the DPP for advice under section 121. Considering the charges he faced, the court cannot just enter a reconciliation. If he meets the conditions above, the matter comes up on 13th January 2025 for mention. I also warn, as a word of caution, the media houses here, let's be professional. Some of you leave court and you can start reporting your own issues. Be professional when you're reporting. And also, I'm also informing the bloggers, report what is right. If you find you are just reporting the way you want, you might come back as one of our clients. For us, we are ready to receive you.
Most obliged, Your Worship.
I'm sitting in the court. I'm sitting in the court. I'm in the court. I'm coming, sister, to say
this
Okay, let's go.
Wetwogerera akadde kano Alienskin asobodde okubeera nga aweebwa bail. Tuli mudamu kooti. Akadde kano mu dakiika ntono nnyo agenda kubeera nga ate ali abutaala. Agenda kubeera nga akomawo mu kooti nga 13 January okusobola okubeera nga ate bawulira emisango gyabwe oba nga poliisi ewa ensala yaayo. Akavuyo kangiko mu kooti, buli omu ayagala okubeera nga ate alaba ku Alienskin, naye nga wetwogera akadde kano ateereddwa era security ekola kyonna kyesobola okulaba nti bakiliyalinga ekkubo Alienskin badman atatya danger asobole okubeera nga ate afuluma. Embeera bwetyo bweri. Omwami Ronald Mayinja ne bakanso
Thank you very much.